Hey guys, here's the effect I was going to show you about the bias voltage here on the replaced bias resistor. It seems a little white to me. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's like light colored on the ends. Like it does look like you got a little hot. I set the bias at 500 millivolts probably 5 minutes ago, and it's just slowly drifted downwards. Now we're on high, master, and volume are up on about 7. So, but that has no difference. Makes no difference. See, I can turn them all the way down, and the bias voltage really doesn't change, which is what it's supposed to be doing, right? Like when I first turn it on, like if I kill, I don't know if I'll do it now. Standby's on. I flip standby off, and it wants to shoot over 500. Now that may just be the RMS going on with the voltmeter, but I've seen as high as 1.4 volts, and then it quickly comes right back down to 500. But as you can see, I'll adjust it again to 500. And just give it a little bump. It's very touchy. So we're right at 500 now. Back off a hair. A little bit of noise coming out of the speaker, like some popping. But these knobs aren't the cleanest. Sorry about the background noise, just my wind turbine. So it holds for a little while, but you know, it'll just cumulatively start losing voltage. And I thought it was just a bad potentiometer, like the contact here or something, because, you know, if I tap on it just a little bit, if I tap on the chassis, it doesn't really have any, maybe a little bit of an effect on it just from the vibration. So I wonder what's really going on when the amp's vibrating like crazy. Is that pot too loose, the knob on it, or what? But it's going to take it a few minutes for it to dip down. This is the 410-65, by the way, as opposed to the 212-65 and the 410-130 that are awaiting new filter caps. We've got 2 more days to wait. So let me try to pause this for a minute, and we'll see if we can wait out the voltage drop. Earlier, after about 5 minutes, it went all the way down to about 470 millivolts. So hold on for a few here. Okay, so as you can see it there, it's just starting to dip under 500 now, and it will gradually get a little worse. Got the IR meter out here, and I'm putting it right on the resistor. If you can see both of them. Resistor sitting at just under 100 volts. I'm sorry, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 98. Sorry, I can't point at the camera at the same time. Okay, 85 maybe, 90. That's right on the outside edge there. The tubes are very hot. You know, this is not super accurate, but yeah, there's definitely heat going on there. 400 degrees on that one. About 300 on that one. That's interesting. This one is almost 100 degrees hotter, and I don't know. This isn't a very accurate measurement, but it does seem to be quite a bit hotter. Oh, that's a little better. So maybe that tube is burning a little hotter, but the fact that resistor, is this resistor maybe not temperature resistant enough for the 400 degrees that's going on below it? But you see the voltage is dropping now, 497. Now it's staying below 500. All right. But as you see, and then after, you know, about a few more minutes, you know, in most cases it's down to 470. We started about 506 and it was just bouncing around a few millivolts. So this is not revealing the extreme fluctuation that I'm seeing yet, so I'll have to hang in there, I guess. I'll pause it again. Here's a quick shot. It's down to 490 now. Keep waiting a bit. Okay, here's some more. It's almost hitting 480. This tube is definitely hotter than the other one for measuring it. The 12AX7 only has about 98 degrees on it. I'm shining it on the grid casing, which I know is partially reflective. These tubes are pretty old. They're, I haven't used this amp in probably 10 years because I have the other ones that I use instead. But so the tubes are all electro-harmonic EL34s, and they got quite a big mercury spot. You can't see that when it's on the other side. But this tube is much hotter across that resistor, which, see if I can get another reading on it. It's now at 9,800 degrees. Oops. Ooh, 111. Well, I think I hit the chassis. So it looks like chassis temperature right on that metal. This is not accurate because the surface is too reflective, I think. Tube socket, 130. There's a good bit of heat going on there, so I'm wondering if that resistor isn't slowly failing because of the heat. So, wait a few more here. Alright, well, I don't think we're going to be able to get it all in the same video, but it went as far as 482 maybe. I have seen it as low as 465, 470 after it heats up enough, I guess. The mirror went off. Is what seems to be the... real quick, I'll turn standby on. Turn it back on without giving it a chance to cool. See, it hit 700. Now it's back up around 500 right away, and then it'll just start its slow decrease again. If I kill standby and the power, we get some capacitor discharge there. It's picking up. I'm gonna turn on low power now. I know this is just for testing. The up to 7. Now low power, the bias voltage is 186. Maybe that's expected. I don't know actually. So I'll turn it back on high. Over a volt. Nope. See, we dropped. Oh, look at that. Now that's back on high, and nothing else has changed. You just flipped it off. I was flipping standby on and off as I flipped from low to high. Volume, actually, everything is all the way down up here. Every knob is all the way down to 0. Now we're down as low as 450. So this is good. This is what I wanted to catch. If I turn up channel 1, seems like it climbs a little bit, but if I turn up master all the way and volume all the way, it might be climbing a little bit. I don't know if this is significant enough, but I mean, that low power bias is interesting if that's not supposed to do that. This is, like I said, this is the oldest one I got, the 41065. It's the cleanest too, and there's no signs of moths except for those holes that were drilled, but they're not doing anything. It looks like they put a screw in that one. The other two boards don't have those holes in them, but these are, aside from that resistor right there, this appears like these are all the original capacitors, definitely for the different areas, and for the filter caps, which are, oh, they're covered up. They are the old can Mallory's. They have a clear white plastic wrapping on them, whereas the 212 actually has the same caps but with a blue a blue wrapping on it. Sorry, I didn't have it on there. I have the cap on there, so But this is interesting, isn't it? So I don't know if what might be the problem until I can get some new tubes and, you know, roll that out, and I put the new caps on. We'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching.